Hey guys, it's White. Bringing you my Kings Lakers matchup. It's my second association game I'm bringing to you. Right now we're 2-2. The Kings are 1-2. So thought I'd give you one more game. I'm switching up the jerseys here. I thought I'd go with the old style Lakers jerseys. And right now, I think you'll see. I wanted to see what Jimmer Fredette was all about. I wanted to see if he would be any kind of presence, if he would change things up, being a backup point guard for the Kings. But he didn't really do too much. As you'll see. I'm kind of giving it away here that he was a three-point presence, and I definitely had to make sure I closed out on him. But I kind of I started playing actual basketball, I should say. Um, first game I was kind of doing this whole, fast break, fast break, fast break, and never really got anything done. Lost a lot of points, caused a lot of turnovers. So this game I actually ran some plays. I had the computer auto run plays, just because I wasn't too good at handling the ball and calling plays. So ended up by the end I was calling my own plays, but it definitely seemed like 90% of the plays were, hit someone in the post. Not too many were get open on the wings, which I like. I think I have a lot of good team players that, can shoot the medium range and shoot the long balls pretty well. So, as you'll see, if, the play's working too slowly, I may drive inside. But hopefully, Meta World Peace was a little bit better this game. I was still disappointed last game with him being such a dud at least. Giving up Matt Barnes and wondering if I was kind of questioning myself, wondering if he'd be any better. But so for around the league, Kobe is not even a top scorer. Right now he's averaging about 27 points a game, but I don't know if I want to make him my leading scorer or have this year just be more of a facilitating year. I think if I went, the leading point scorer route, he would definitely be, at least I would definitely get more training camp points. Points I could use to make some career boost to my players come off season. But I don't think I will. You see Bynum there getting a nice putback dunk. Um, he was a huge presence, also getting the foul, and he had such an easy three throw routine, or I don't know, three throw shot, that it was really easy to control, and I made a number of three throws with him. So Thornton tonight was also huge. Marcus Thornton, the point guard for the Kings. I don't think he's actually that good in the game or in real life, but he scored something like 30 points. It was absolutely ridiculous. I had so much trouble. But then again, he was the only one on the Kings that really actually made any kind of difference. Uh, Paul Gasol not having a really big game, but I was able to really work my post moves a little bit, and I like that. I haven't been able to do too many good post moves before. Hopefully, you'll see in my player with Enes Kanter. Hopefully, I'll be working on my post moves, getting a little bit better as a post player. So Balkman also had a pretty nice game. I really like him. He's not a big name, but I like, having someone that, hey, the ball's in the hands of Balkman. I'm just gonna toss it on up. Stevenson also went. He scored, I think, three or four threes, but Bynums ends up leading the first with 11 points, and he's also the team team leader in stats as we go into the half. But at the end of the first, it's 29-18. We're already starting to rout the Kings a little bit with 11 points up at the end of the first. And sorry if the audio is a little weird, but I was having trouble with my Dazzle. It was recording audio, but it'd be behind the gameplay or in front of the gameplay, and I was trying to edit it a little bit for you guys, but I don't think I I quite fixed it. It jumps around still a little bit, so it may shift back and forth. So hopefully I'll get that fixed by next video. So here you see Murphy working inside, and he passes it out. Mick Roberts shoots this awesome three. I didn't think his range was like that, but he was wide open, so I thought, you know, why not? I'm up by 15, might as well take it. Hickson also causing a huge... Hickson and DeMarcus Cousins weren't a big problem. I didn't know exactly how to deal with them. They seemed to beat every single player in the post, whether it was Paul Gasol, whether it was Bynum, whether it was Murphy. You know, I really couldn't stop them with anyone. And so I finally, you know, hit pause, looked at the controls, found how to, you know, successfully call the double team, and when I started calling the double teams, it worked a lot better. It did open a little bit on the perimeter, and you just see Fredette there just pulling back, you know, knowing he can hit that three, jumps back, hits it. See, DeMarcus Cousins just tooling our post players. So at the end of the half, we're already up by 21. So it was just a really, you know, in the third and in the fourth, it wasn't as big of a gap. You know, they kept up with us, but it was kind of a rout as far as the whole Western Conference. I think the Sacramento Kings are going to be sitting at the bottom come playoff time. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs unless they make some serious trades. But Bynum's been making a big effort on the boards. He's got like 9 boards or something like that. And I've also been liking Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher's been getting some. He's been running the court a little bit. And, you know, I'm surprised by that. See, yeah, Andrew Bynum with 13 and 9 boards, a block and a steal as well. But DeMarcus Cousins, you know, hitting some boards too. But it was a huge rebounding game. I slowed down a lot, which kept the points a little bit more reasonable. You know, the previous game was like 130 to something. But slowing down the play, calling plays, not only, you know, made the score more reasonable, but it was a less stressful to play like that. You know, I wasn't making as many turnovers. You know, I was able to be a little bit slower. You see Fisher hitting a nice three there. And Kobe, I tried to work with Kobe a lot during the game. And he wasn't doing too. It was kind of tough. I still am having trouble with his release, but I particularly like driving with Kobe. That's one of my main things I love to do is driving to the hole with Kobe. And Marcus Thornton again just making us pay for leaving him any space on the perimeter. See Kobe taking it all the way to the rim, and he always draws a foul. It's, you know, just part of his DNA. You know, go down there, work into the paint, and draw a foul. So Marcus Thornton was just, he was getting in, and we could hardly block him, even as a small point guard. Derek Fisher always gets blocks, but, you know, Marcus Thornton was just so difficult to defend. Murphy holding the ball there, passes it off to Fisher. Fisher pulls back for a nice jumper on the corner. See, Marcus Thornton absolutely makes Paul Gasol look silly right there. He had 23 points going into the end of the third, and you see Bryant nailing a nice medium range jumper. I wish I could get more shots like that. Kobe in the third quarter with 21. Marcus Thornton with 26. I wish I could get more open plays like that. I'll probably have to go, you know, custom make a couple of things like that. I wonder if they have a custom play option like they do in Madden, or just see if I can change up my playbook a little bit. But I really do like being more of a playmaker than, you know, fast break, make things happen for myself kind of play style, which I've been doing all my NBA 2K career. And it really doesn't help me play against any kind of higher difficulty when I play as, you know, run and gun. I really can't deal defensively with pro or higher. But you see here, pro, I'm taking it to the Kings. So I think run plays is really going to be a bigger part of how I play. I see Derek Fisher there taking off on the break. He's gotten some nice layups, but I'm really liking these jerseys, these old Minneapolis Lakers. I really like these, Denver colors. But Simon's passing into Cousins, who I completely left open under the hoop, and he'll just jam it in there, making sure we never do that again. Paul Gasol shoots it up, and he actually has some nice range. You saw in that first video yesterday that he was shooting from nearly the three-point line and hitting some medium range jumpers. But he has some nice range, and I like when I don't, when my animation doesn't get me into the paint, I can still hit some nice shots. And Marcus Thornton still, the rest of the team that half, Marcus Thornton had 17 this half. The rest of the team had 23. So Marcus Thornton was really the only one scoring. Everyone else was second. Steve Blake making a horrible pass, and they just find Jennifer on the perimeter, and he, that three ball is his money shot. So giving the ball to Stevenson, Iman throws it up, and Mick Roberts gets a nice little rebound and putback. So we're pretty much done here. We're up by 23 with 2.5 left in the fourth. And we find Iman over in the over on the wing, and he just takes it in for the jam. And I'll slow this down for you. You see, he just takes it in, and Jimmer Fredette thinks he's gonna be a hero, and gets absolutely posterized. I'm loving that I have the length and the power of a point guard that can do that, and I'm really excited about keeping him on for a couple seasons. He's a rookie this year. I really think he can be my new starting star point guard. He doesn't really have that. I think he's like a C plus potential, so we'll see if he does any good. But Meta World Peace getting a nice little shot there, getting to roll in, and that'll be it for today. I got the wire to wire trophy. I'm not sure if that's start off with the lead and keep it all the way to the end. That's what I figured it probably was. But Kobe had a really nice game tonight. I didn't show too many highlights of him, and I don't know what it is about this highlight reel for player of the game, but they always seem to pan away from the person that's the player of the game. So I don't really feel like showing you guys a bunch of blank space. So yes, Kobe there with about 26 points, and it was just a really good game overall. Kobe got his points, to keep his player card looking like he's still, making a difference. And everyone, I had 6 players right there in double digits, and everyone else getting a piece of the action. Iman with 8, I was happy about that. 2 players in double-digit reboundings. I had Bynum and Gasol both with double-doubles. And Stevenson also had 7 rebounds, which I was really surprised about. Derek Fisher had 6 assists, and Paul Gasol actually had 4. I didn't get too many steals this game, but I did get a couple of blocks, so I got about 8 blocks. But my turnovers were what I loved. I only had about 7 turnovers with my entire team, and that was huge, coming from Kobe with 9 himself. So, I definitely think I'm going to keep my offense like this. My three-pointers were key. I only missed it with a couple of people, but I was really, really surprised to see Derek Fisher with 4 for 4, and it was just really good. Bynum 3 for 3. I'm getting more and more comfortable with the free throw shots for my team. But you see, overall, the plus minus Paul Gasol was our biggest contributor. So that's it for the game. I'm gonna show you a little bit here. It's gonna bring up a menu that my scouts are back from their scouting trip, and I'm gonna show you who I'm prospecting, and I started prospecting immediately because I had that first 2 initial losses. So I prospected some people that were going in the lottery, and there's no chance of me getting in the lottery now that I'm 3-2, and I think it's going to continue. Um, I might move up a difficulty level just to make it more competitive, but I'm gonna at least play, 5 or 6 more games at pro until I feel comfortable enough, where I can deal with competition with teams like the Kings, who I should easily beat. And so I'm going with a small forward here because I really don't think I'm gonna keep Meta World Peace for too much longer. And so it doesn't say yet who's his NBA equivalent, but I guess my next game I'm gonna play against the Wizards. I'm thinking the Wizards. I would have liked to do the Spurs, but I like the Kings better. It was a little bit more fun of a game, a little bit more highlights for you to see. So the Wizards, but maybe also the Heat. So we'll see. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.